Hey guys, it's time to chit chat and wine with Chardonaynay
and Cabernella.
Guys, welcome back to our channel. If this is your first time, welcome to episode 6.
We are at 6, number 6.
Yes, if you are returning, thank you so much for being here, liking and subscribing. You have no idea how much that helps our channel.
Yeah guys, we drop a new episode every single Wind Down Wednesday, so make sure to hit that notification bell so you never miss another chit chat and wine with Chardonaynay and Cabernella.
Woo woo!
All right girls, so today we are changing up the game. It is not brunch, but your girls are popping off with Midnight Hour. It is a Prosecco. Prosecco. So we wanted to try something a little more fun, a little more delicious, a little more
bubbly
today for you guys. And this particular wine, you can find at most, I would say this is another common wine you can find. We picked it up at our local grocery store. Average price point for this is about
$16.
Yeah, 16 bucks a bottle. And let's see if it's worth it or not.
Let's taste away. Cheers.
Cheers.
So refreshing. So refreshing.
Yeah.
The fact that we're having seafood for dinner tonight will pair delicious with this.
Yes.
I like it.
I like it too. You notice we didn't put any orange juice or anything in there. We wanted to really get a full feel for the actual flavor of this wine. It is very light, very crisp, very fruity.
Yes.
Very bubbly.
Yes, it is. I definitely taste pear and a touch of honey because it does have a sweetness to it, but it's still dry.
Yeah, it is dry. It's got a floral fruity bouquet. So you're smelling it, and it enhances that like
Taste.
illusion of fruity flavor without the added sweetness.
Doesn't need orange juice.
It doesn't. We're sweet enough to make this sweeter.
So what did you find out about this Prosecco, Courtney?
Well, while we were looking this up, I noticed that they didn't have a website. This particular Prosecco, and actually all Proseccos, are made in Italy.
Yes.
So it was imported through California, through a company in California. And cool facts about sparkling wine, champagne, and Prosecco is they're 3 totally different products.
Absolutely. So what I learned is that, for example, champagne, if you're gonna label a bottle of champagne, if it is not made in that area in France, you cannot label the bottle of champagne. Now there are some California wineries that have some legal contract with Europe, and then they're allowed to put the word champagne on their bottles if that's what they're making. But usually Prosecco is Italian, champagne is French, and then anybody can make sparkling wine, but most sparkling wines do come straight from California.
Yep.
But Prosecco is, how can I say, it's not as brut. Did I say
No, they
that
have
right?
different kinds.
They do?
Yes.
Because this is so, I mean,
This is the dry one.
this is the dry, but it's not as brut. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't think they have like the extra dry.
Gotcha.
But honestly, I think this is great. I don't like sweet, so this is perfect for me. And I think if you did like sweet, maybe you wouldn't like this one. You would probably want to get something a little lighter or a little sweeter.
Do you recommend it?
I would 10 out of 10 put this on your brunch menu. It's so cute. Look at this freaking bottle.
But you know what, Courtney? Okay, so yes, here in American culture, you think of brunch, you think of this sparkling drink. But overseas, this is something that they have throughout the entire meal. So you can have this at dinner. You can have this in the afternoon. I think it's just us. We've gotten spoiled with that.
Well, you know what? I think that wine's really nice because it's a celebratory drink. So cheers, girl. I love it.
Okay, so getting into our chit chat, okay? I love Prosecco, I love sparkling wines. It was something that was easy for me to get into before I got into Chardonnay. But when I was about 19 years old, my aunt would have Prosecco in the fridge. I think it's the only thing she would buy to serve if she had company. She was not, she didn't drink. So alcohol wasn't something that you would find in her cabinets, right? So I would always drink Prosecco. And I remember one particular week, I just didn't feel right. I was like, oh, maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm just getting that time of the month. I waited a week and I realized I took a test and I was pregnant. So my Prosecco drinking days, my sparkling wine drinking days were over, but this is how I really began my venture with wine.
That is so cool. So when I first found out I was pregnant, I found out 2 weeks before my 21st birthday. And I was going on a little getaway with my friends. We were going to a theme park called Kings Island. And I'm like clockwork always with my period. And when it didn't come, I knew right away. I took 5 pregnancy tests and they all came out positive. And I was so stunned, but I already knew, like it was already in my head. It was like I used the pregnancy test as confirmation because I just already knew. And so I spent my 21st birthday in Vegas pregnant.
Oh, so you couldn't even enjoy.
Oh, I had a little, what did I have? They have those giant like margarita things. And my mom took me and and I was there with my friend. So I did have a sip of that because I knew it wasn't gonna hurt my daughter, but I was like, dang it.
Courtney, I didn't know that I was pregnant. Obviously I was pregnant that week, but I was just drinking away, sipping away, and that's why I felt sick.
Yeah.
But when I found out that I was pregnant, I was 19 years old, and my family did not expect this at all. Actually, nobody expected this because they expected me to graduate go to college, graduate college, travel, create a life that my parents couldn't create for themselves. I was supposed to be their way out in a way. I mean, basically I disappointed every single person that believed in me. They made it seem like I disappointed them. But when I got pregnant with Robbie, I didn't want nothing else but to have my baby because this was something that nobody could take away from me. You can take away this glass, but you can't take away my baby.
Girl. Yeah, no one was happy to find out that I was pregnant. I was in college. I was going into my junior year. So I spent my entire junior year pregnant, and people said things to me like, you're not gonna be able to graduate. How are you gonna go to school, work, and take care of a baby? And guess what? Like through God, through my friends, I did that. Not only did I do that, I did it well. I graduated college with honors, and I walked across the stage with my baby on my hip.
And that deserves a cheers.
So what was your pregnancy like? Your first pregnancy?
Well, when I worked through my entire pregnancy, I felt very active. I felt like I can do everything that I was doing even before I was pregnant. There were times when I had to stop myself. I was like, oh shoot, I'm pregnant. I really can't do this.
A lot of people talk about morning sickness, and did you have that?
Yes, I think that's the only thing that I felt was stopping me from living my best life. Every morning, like clockwork.
Really?
Yes.
I am so thankful. Both pregnancies for me were pretty easy. I didn't have morning sickness with Angeline. I think one time my entire pregnancy I might have thrown up, and I had a nosebleed.
Really?
Yes, and it was like scary. It was like towards the end. I was like 32 weeks pregnant.
Wow.
And so that was like a little bit, I was like, what is this? Am I going into labor? Like, but other than that, I mean, I was working, going to school, and I didn't allow myself to stop and even think about what this all looked like. It was, I'm gonna get this done.
Yeah, I was scared. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was scared because I felt like I didn't have all the support that I needed. But of course, after the baby was here, everybody flocked in and did their part. But a funny story.
Back away.
Yeah.
What was it like on delivery day?
Delivery day, so I had my baby shower May 19th. Right after the baby shower, on my way home, instead of going home, we had to go straight to the hospital because my water broke. And I gave birth on the 20th, which is my birthday. I was supposed to be at the Bronx Zoo that day. We had plans, all of us, to go to the Bronx Zoo, and I was stuck giving birth on my birthday.
Well, I don't think you were stuck, but you were
No, girl, I was stuck. I wasn't trying to be there that day. I was trying to be in the Bronx Zoo.
That is a cool story. So you and your son share a birthday,
Mhm.
which is like crazy cool. I have a crazy pregnancy, like delivery story. I had started into labor on a Friday, and I went to the hospital, and they said, Courtney, you're not really progressing fast enough. Go home, come back. So I left the hospital. My mom, my stepdad, my husband, we were all together. We went to dinner, went to the movies. When we came out of the movies, mind you, my vehicle is packed for the hospital. I have my hospital bag in there, stroller, camcorder, everything is in there. And we're walking around the parking lot and no car.
Oh my goodness.
I am all the way pregnant. I am in early active labor and someone stole my car.
That's crazy.
Antoine would sometimes drop me off at school, and so I didn't have to walk very far to class. And my spare key was in the car, and I guess when we got out to go into the movies, we must have not locked the door. Someone stole my car. The police officer was finding it very hard to believe that someone could steal my car. And I had to go on Easter Sunday and find the only Walmart in all of the land that was open.
Yeah.
I'm in labor, I'm having contractions. We have to hurry up and get a car seat and get everything. And then we went straight to the hospital.
Wow, girl. That is a crazy story. You had your car stolen.
Yes.
You had to go buy everything last minute again.
On Easter Sunday.
Wow, that is a crazy story.
My baby missed being an Easter bunny by
Oh.
1 hour and 40 minutes. She was born on the 28th at 1:40 a.m.
Oh my, that is a crazy story.
It
That's
was
crazier
so
than mine.
crazy.
That's crazier than mine. First of all, I would have been so overwhelmed if they steal my car while I'm giving birth. What's your pregnancy story with your firstborn? Is there a crazy story that you want to share with us? Because I'm dying to read them all.
I know, guys. Literally, we want this channel to be all things like motherhood, women, you know, stuff that we're going through, just like a break from your day. But it is so fun to take a little stroll down memory lane and think about things that happened in the past. So in the comments below, drop your funny, crazy pregnancy stories, how your experience was. We would love to hear from you. And we're happy to report that our kids are doing great.
Yes.
They survived our wild child. We were young moms.
Yes, yes.
We were young moms and they survived us, and we're so thankful to be here now. So we basically grew up with our kids.
That deserves another.
And we're not saying they're the reason we drink, but they're not the reason that we drink.
Let me tell you something. I drink today to celebrate us and our stories of giving birth, and to celebrate our babies.
Yes, we did it. We kept them alive. They're still here. We're so thankful, and we're so thankful for you guys for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe if you like today's video. Make sure you hit that thumbs up.
Yes, please. And please come back next week. Let us know how we're doing, because again, like I said earlier, it helps our channel so much.
Thanks.
Wait, before we go, we have to give a huge shout out because
Oh yes, we had a sponsor for this week's wine.
Woo-hoo! Mwah. Thank you. You know who you are.
We appreciate your support so much. If you guys would like to support our channel, we're gonna leave in the description below ways that you can support us, guys. We love you so much. Thank you again.
Bye.
Final cheers. And that's it.